some cycles you unintentionally keep yourself in, all because you don't like to go outside of the box with certain shit to go too far. Like, it's like I do still like what I like and want to do what I do. Like,
basic, you live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. Poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean,
hey, honeys, good day. I intend all is well. You were feeling good. I see you looking good, baby. You the one. Ain't nobody effing with you. If you ain't heard it today, baby, there you go. We are in a safe, protected, and intuitive space. Spirit, please speak through me. Help me convey a clear and concise message for the collective that needs to hear it today. Thank you, Nasha. So I was just thinking, like, you know how sometimes you find yourself in a constant similar situation? Like, for an example, like the same type of partner, you find the same type of boyfriend, the same type of girlfriend, and it's like a continuous cycle. It's like you can only be so mad at the other person, the opposing force, because it's like I do find myself in these same similar situations. Like, and you have to understand and be real with yourself. Sometimes if you're the common denominator, you're the common denominator. So this is really like a reading to kind of clarify what karmic situation do we have to let go or heal from, or a karmic cycle that we need to break. Okay? Like a karmic cycle that we need to break. You feel what I'm saying? Because sometimes we really end up doing the same shit over and over, and we get mad at people ain't shit, and people this and people that. But it's like, at the same time, how do you personally keep having to deal with this same situation though? Okay? So don't forget that energy is timeless, baby. Past, present, future, all the same, baby. Okay? Roles can be reversed. I can be saying he, she, they when I mean you and her. It's not gender specific. Take what resonates and leave the rest, honey. But yeah, I just was like, I want to really get into like, what is a karmic cycle that the collective is called to break, okay? Because a lot of them situations, it just be cycles that is meant for us to break, and we continuously stay on this wheel because we're not breaking whatever karmic cycle it needs to be broken, okay? So Spirit, please speak through me. Give me clarity on what type of karmic cycle the collective needs to break. Thank you, Nasha. Okay, so let's get into it, y'all. Cause it's just like we getting older, we elevating, and who wants to keep doing the same shit? You feel what I'm saying? It's like life isn't supposed to just be over, and it's all about evolving. Okay, you're never supposed to be in the same situation for forever anyway. You get what I'm saying? Especially when it's some karmic shit and it's like it got you in a loop. Oh no, baby. So let's figure this shit out now. Okay, so this first card out was this Ace of Wands. Okay. Spirit, help me gain more clarity. Okay. Then we got this Justice in reverse. So you may be someone that likes to quit when you feel like something's not working for you, or maybe be someone that likes to end things first, so it's more so on your terms. Maybe you're avoidant. Maybe you're the type of person that likes to just, walk away and not deal with things. And like, which ultimately turns into a punishment. Okay? You might be someone that likes to restart things. Like, if you you don't feel the need to finish things all the way through, you just think I can just get a new one type of thing. Yeah. Okay, Spirit, help me gain more clarity because we trying to break these cycles, honey. Okay, Spirit, please. Maybe you're someone that doesn't like to be truthful fully. Okay, and it doesn't even have to be like you're a liar or something, but just like, are you honest with yourself? Do you like to paint certain pictures for yourself? And are you honest with others? Are you someone that is a liar? Okay, someone that doesn't fully disclose shit. Okay, being honest, baby. Maybe you're someone that lacks accountability. You don't like to be wrong. You don't like to be feel like you're being put on a spot, so you might run away from things. Maybe you just feel like life is unfair, in which you having that mindset that life is unfair is just like a domino effects with shit. Life ain't fair. Okay, shit is going down. Okay, so then we got this Temperance out here. Maybe you're impatient. Maybe you're impatient. I feel like this is the energy of someone that doesn't like to see things through. Like they would rather start fresh and just go a totally different direction, or deal with somebody totally different, rather than being the one that's like, you know what, let's speak this, like talk this shit out. Like you're more so a person that's like, you know what, I could just get a new friend, or I could just get a new, it's okay if this shit didn't work out, it's cool. Like you're not really someone that sees things through. Maybe you have like a strong like high expectations, but in a way that they're like unachievable, so you never seem satisfied, or not even seem satisfied, you never are satisfied. Okay, because it's those things like that drives you to do shit. You get what I'm saying? If you're a person that's never satisfied, you become a person that end up overindulging in certain things because you're not satisfied. You're always trying to, keep your options and doors open, and you get what I'm saying? Keep the options open, okay? So yeah, maybe maybe you're not used to having complete like balance in your life, where things are just, you're doing things in moderation. It's just calm. Maybe you're just someone that's not used to that. Maybe you don't like change. Okay, maybe some cycles you unintentionally keep yourself in, all because you don't like to go outside of the box with certain shit, go too far. Like it's like I do still like what I like and want to do what I do. Like, you get what I'm saying? And then you just end up in this karmic loop just by having that mindset. Maybe it's hard for you to find people of value, or maybe you feel like people don't see your worth or like see you as valuable. All right, then we got this Three of Pentacles. Maybe you're someone that likes to get too many people involved in shit. Like you don't fully build something with somebody. You kind of just go in for the gusto and just be like, all right, this is what we're doing. Like, I feel like you're not someone that likes building stuff, building something, building things. Like, you get what I'm saying? I feel like you're just a person that just does like new opportunity. Like you just go for some new opportunity. Yeah, I feel like with that, you may be the type of person that doesn't really build things, and with that, you have too many people in your You allow too many people in, the wrong people in. Not even about too many people. You let the wrong people in without fully like vetting them. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. It's okay. I get what I'm saying now because I'm like, child, do they get what I'm saying? Also with this page of wands here, you may be someone that's a really free spirit. Okay. Someone that always has new ideas of things to do. Okay, you like to explore just different options, different things. You like to feel free. I feel like you're someone that likes to feel free. You don't like to feel bound or like you have to make an absolute decision with certain things. Okay, you don't like to feel too tied down from things like, which can, obviously turn into a toxic trait. You become a bit avoidant and, things like that. So then we got this strength card in reverse. Maybe you doubt yourself a lot. You can be someone that doubts yourself a lot, someone that you feel very insecure, even if you show up a certain way. Maybe you're good at hiding your insecurities, but I feel like you're someone that may be insecure, someone that may feel like you lack inner strength, to be honest. Okay, maybe you're someone that struggles with pride. You don't want to be like, you're very prideful about certain things, and that may be something that keeps you in a karmic loop with certain things by just having too much pride sometimes. I feel like that's something you may struggle with. Yeah. You may be controlling or find yourself in situations to be controlled. I'm getting like the relationships or the situations you find yourself in. It's always like polarities of like power and like domination. Like who is the more dominant force? Like, yeah. So like I'm saying, you might be someone that is very controlling or someone that ends up in situations where it's like you're controlled. Like, where it's like, how do I keep ending in a situation where someone's trying to control me or someone's trying to, have me, like, I feel like it's some shit like that. It's like, it's always, it's repetitive. Like, then we got this death card in reverse. Yeah, this might be someone that likes to resist change. Okay, and with you like not really wanting for things to change, it keeps you in the same loop. Simple as that. Maybe you hold on to people or to things longer than need be, longer than necessary. Maybe you have been someone that hasn't really done much of a personal transformation. Maybe you're someone that's kind of been the same forever. It ain't nothing wrong with that. You get what I'm saying? But maybe you're someone that literally, like, you've been in like the same kind of relationships or doing the same kind of work or doing the same things like literally from like high school type shit, and you're still in the same like rotation of the same thing, maybe with the same person even, who knows. But I'm getting that it's just like a will, because you resist just changing things to be different, and that keeps you stuck. Even if it's situations that aren't good for you. Even if it's situations that's not good for you, still find yourself there because that's just what you feel as familiar. So you'll stay in that situation, okay? But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so the death card is 13, which reduces to 4, which is also about control. So I'm definitely feeling like there's some type of control aspect, control dynamic in the relationships you find yourself in. Maybe you're, like I said, you're the one controlled, or you be the one controlling, baby. Then we got this 4 of wands. Maybe you're not good at communication, or you feel like you you always run into people that aren't good at communicating, or maybe it's you. Um, you may be someone that's on guard often, so you might find yourself in conflicts with others, or even conflicts within yourself because you don't feel totally secure in self. Yeah, you don't. I'm getting the energy that you don't feel too comfortable in yourself, and with that, you can be easily manipulated in a way that you're not strong set on certain things. So it's like you waver with certain things, and with that, shit end up happening. You end up over here and over there because it's like you're not fully standing on nothing. Yeah. Okay, then we got this King of Swords. You may be someone that likes to take charge or like to lead. Maybe you're the controlling person because I got this King of Swords here. So maybe you're someone that likes to control things. Okay, and it's like you don't let universe just work itself out. Things work itself out. Maybe with you always trying to be controlling. Yeah. Or maybe sometimes you can even be like emotionless. Like you can come off very cold. Though you may be truthful, you can be someone that likes to tell, like, be cold, like be mean about it. Be like, damn. Okay, that was cold, baby. Damn. Okay, then we got this King of Cups in reverse. So we got some bad advice here. I don't know if you're someone that takes bad advice, someone that you look up to the wrong situations, or you idolize the wrong things in a way. I feel like you're not someone that may be fully into their inner feelings, like fully in control of their feelings, and not I don't mean in control of their feelings, but someone that can like have a breakdown of what they feel, like what makes them feel this way, and how I feel like you may be a person that just feels things, and you may be someone that's really moody. Okay, maybe you've been emotionally manipulated a lot, so that kind of hindered the way you develop with your emotions. Okay, then we got this Sun here in reverse. Maybe there's inner child wounds that you haven't dealt with. You may be someone that's also overly optimistic, and I mean like could come off gullible at times. Um, Maybe you're someone that dealt with depression or sadness. Maybe you can come off arrogant. Maybe you're attracted to people that are arrogant and that seem unavailable at times. Um, I'm getting there. Definitely, maybe some sort of inner child wounds that you may not have addressed. I feel like you're someone that may want people to validate you. Okay, maybe someone that likes to feel like accepted and validated by others. Um, yeah, and it can make you overly optimistic when it comes to how you deal with situations, because you go in hopes of being validated. Like you go with situations like wanting people, because it's like you want people to like you, but I feel like you go in it like you want people to see you in a certain way. You want to be perceived in a certain way, and that is like very important to you. You may be someone that isn't good with conflict. You may be someone that tries to avoid conflict. Maybe it's someone that doesn't really implement boundaries. It tries to be, yeah, someone that's kind of like that likes to avoid. I feel like you like to avoid conflict. Whether that's when you're wrong or when somebody else is wrong, you're just a type of person that just would like to, so that's, with that, it's like you gotta speak up sometime, or you gotta, some shit the air gotta be clear sometime, honey. We can't just be, pussyfooting around now. Like, some things need to be said. So I feel like you're somebody that you don't like to speak on things. Okay, whether you're wrong, they're wrong, maybe you're just someone that is like, child, I like to speak on what I like to speak on, but other than that, baby, I ain't speaking on it, baby, okay? Then we got this Knight of Swords in reverse. Maybe you could be someone that's impulsive. Maybe someone that doesn't think things all the way through. And I mean think it through to the point where it's like you're really not like someone that not someone that wants to, bring everything from their past to their future. I don't mean in this way. I mean like you're not someone that sees the signs or remembers the signs. I feel like you just do things sometimes, and you're not really regarding on if this looked like something bad that happened before. Like, you get what I'm saying? I feel like you kind of disregard, maybe someone that disregard consequences, someone that disregards things. Maybe red flags. Maybe yeah, you could be someone that disregards red flags. You can be impulsive. You can maybe someone that does things so quickly without thinking that they may even forget what direction or what they're exactly trying to do. Like, it's just like some situations, just like, what was I even trying to, what was I trying to pull off with this shit? Like, I'm getting that. Maybe in focus, you can say, like, at times you can be unpredictable. Okay, then we got this Hangman in reverse, though. Yeah, I feel like you're a very resistant person. I guess like stubborn. Like I said, you're somebody that wants to have doors open. So maybe you're someone that doesn't like to sacrifice. Someone that finds themselves to be very indecisive, so that they don't have to sacrifice anything. They can just have everything, just to keep everything opened up for them. Like someone that, like I said, doesn't really want to commit to one certain thing. Then we got this Hangman that's 12, which reduces to 3. And this is about communication and creativity. Like I said, I feel like you're not someone that really likes to speak up on certain things. And it could be some really important things. You may be someone that speaks up about shit, but it's like all the wrong shit. Like, this is what we really need to be addressing, honey. But it's like you're like, you try to keep it cool. You're like someone that likes to try to keep it cool. So that's, child, that can show up. That can manifest itself in so many ways, and people can play with you in so many ways, because they know it's like, oh, they ain't gonna say nothing, or they ain't gonna, they don't want to address it. They ain't gonna try to want to make no big deal about it. And it's like, baby. And I feel like with that, you lose control also of your life, because you let people dictate things at times. Like, by you simply not saying something or doing, getting action based about something, getting some shit done, because you're doing that, it's also a decision that you ain't doing nothing. or that you ain't saying nothing. That's also a decision as well. I thought there may be some sort of turning point here. Hopefully a turning point and not just, another signification of just karma and the cycles and the wheels and, so hopefully it is signifying a turning point, but it can also just be that's the loop. You get what I'm saying? All this shit is the loop, the wheel, the circle, all these traits and all these things is just like that's what manifests itself into this. Like, you get what I'm saying? So, it's so funny how you cannot even realize how much you do something over and over. Like, it's like, say it's your thing is relationships. You end up with the same kind of guy, right? You're always ending up with the same type of dude. It could be different dudes, same spirit, same shit, different day. Some things is like even match with this person. Like, damn, this person did exactly that. Like, and you want to throw a fit about everybody, but it's like, it's something about me that's giving that energy for me to attract that same shit over and over again. It has to be something with me, because if you think about it, the next person may not have experienced this ever. So what would be different for the next person that never experiences ever? Okay? And then for me, I experience it every time. So you have to, it's just, you gotta think about that shit sometimes. It's just like, wow, like the fact that, like, it's me putting some sort of energy in the air, in the universe, for me to attract that back. Ain't no way. Because it's like, yeah, it's cool. Some people ain't shit, cool, But it's like, that's all you ever meet. That's all that ever happens. You get what I'm saying? You have to figure out, like, what is it about me that will even attract this type of mother effer? Because it be the same shit, y'all. When you think about it, really be the same shit over and over and over. And some people literally spend their lives doing the same exact thing, even if they're unhappy, not realizing it's like you're wasting your time, your whole life in a fucking loop until you break it. So you can live successfully, so you can live abundantly, but you have to learn the karmic lesson to get out of the loop. And some people never do. No matter how many times they end up on this wheel, no matter how many times. Some people never do. I feel like you may be self-protective. Maybe you do things. You have a lot of protection mechanisms, like defense mechanisms. You may be possessive. You may be someone, like I said, can be stingy, possessive. Maybe someone that wants their cake and to eat it too, baby, okay? But with this Four of Pentacles in reverse, you may be someone that overspends. Maybe someone that doesn't spend, like, practically. You spend, like, child, what? You just run up a bag on that? Child? Yeah, so, we being real, y'all. Ain't no judgment here. We trying to figure this shit out. Okay? It ain't no judgment. We just simply trying to figure this shit out. Okay? Then we got the Tower. Maybe when you get into these Tower moments and you get into these moments where you should be learning something and pushing you to do a awakening or rebirth, you take the left and you handle it the same way again. Maybe just that. Maybe you have to handle things differently. Maybe certain situations call for different solutions, okay? For real. everything doesn't involve, maybe you're handling everything in one way, and with that you're not learning the difference between things. Okay, but I feel like you may constantly end up in some tower moment where shit's just chaotic, and there's so much going on, and this supposed to be pushing you into awakening, and maybe you just continuously see it the wrong way, like, and it pushes you back on that well. Like, all right, here we go again, boys. Like, child, because it's like you didn't learn it. You get what I'm saying? So that's the message for somebody. Okay, then we got the Lovers. Maybe it's someone that really wants to be in a relationship. Maybe you're someone that is like relationship centered. Maybe you're someone that feels like that is something that really puts a value on you. So you end up with these lovers that don't value you. It's like it's so funny how you can chase something and end up with the exact opposite because you're chasing something. Like, that's why it's all about putting out the right energy and letting shit attract to you. And it goes also when it comes to negativity. You can't always be like, life is unfair, shit's fucked up for me, this and that, and then think like, you're going to attract happiness and greatness and, all this good shit. You're not going to attract any of that because it's like the energy that you're giving is that shit's hopeless for you. Life ain't good. You get what I'm saying? This doesn't work out for me. This, that. It's like, okay, so, message. Maybe it's someone that is very sexual. Maybe too overly. You never know. Maybe maybe you crack down, go a little higher with the crack down, baby. Okay. Then we got this Queen of Swords. Yeah, it's just all about setting boundaries. Maybe you're not someone that has clear boundaries. Maybe you're not someone that communicates things clearly, directly. Maybe you're just really someone that needs to gain more of an independence so you don't feel like you can't fully be you because you're dependent on someone for their attention, dependent on someone for, to like you for this or for that. Maybe it's just all about you becoming more independent within yourself. So it's like you can show up exactly the way you want to for yourself. You get what I'm saying? Because you're not sweating someone else's perception of you, So, yeah. Gaining that independence, baby, for real, that shit's a game changer. When you stop censoring other people in your own life, like, shit, total game changer. Because sometimes you don't realize how much you value other people's perception of you, or you value other people's opinion, or you value other people's shit, energy and reflections and perceptions and all this shit. It's like you don't realize how much you censor that until you take a step back at your life and just be like, damn, I didn't do this because I didn't want this person to see me. I didn't do this because I didn't want these people to say this. It's like, the shit's crazy, and you be the first one like, oh, F people, I don't care, but it's like, you really do, because there's so many things that, your actions are showing, baby, you do care, okay? So, okay, that might be something also, like, be gaining that independence to not even need a mother effer. Like, I don't need you saying a damn thing about me to validate shit. Okay, you gotta put compliments also on the same scale as compliments and basically people, the other one, compliment and child, critiquing your shit, I guess we'll just say, right? You have to take that on the same weight, because people, you can't even overly value compliments. Okay, you have to be so personally independent where it's like the only compliments is only confirming how you feel, what, like, you know what you feel already inside, and it's just like, oh, you see it too, baby, period. And so you're not driven to get some type of compliment. You're not driven for somebody to say something about you. It's just like, okay, like everything, I'm already validated. I'm already stamped in. I'm already independent. I'm already good. I'm already good, baby. And anything you're saying to me is literally just adding a little icing, baby. It's just a little icing, because everything else is done. Okay, so definitely. And then we got this Page of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe it's someone that's scared of commitment. Maybe it's someone that's scared of commitment. Completely. I feel like you are someone that's scared of commitment. Even if you want relationships and want people, I feel like you're still scared to fully commit. Like, put yourself all the way. Like, I feel like maybe there's some sort of trust issues that you have as well. Because the lack of commitment can come off as greedy for you. But it's like, I can't fully commit to that. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting. You may see it as you're not being, greedy, but it's like, child, you not committing to it. It's kind of giving, why not? What's up? Okay, and then we got, maybe you really love your freedom. And you might even be someone that loves exploring your dark thoughts at times. And that can get you in karmic loops, okay? Because you're not having that discipline when it comes to certain shit. Sometimes maybe you just start, exploring that. Okay, exploring that. Seeing where them dark thoughts go, baby. So that can be something that keeps you in a karmic loop. Maybe you're someone that can hold resentment or grudges for a long period of time. Even if you continuously deal with this person, deal with people, you stay dealing with them, though you have these dark thoughts and resentment and things about them, but because you so fear change and shit, you'll stay connected to people that don't serve you one bit, and you have resentment sometimes toward the people and toward yourself because of how you deal with them. Okay, then we got this Three of Wands here. Maybe it's someone that's in your head a lot. Maybe it's someone that tries to control things and have things planned out so much that you're always in the prep stages of things. Like, you don't get things fully done because you're so thinking about how you want everything done and with who and in what way, and it's just like, because when things don't fully align with you, you like shy away from it, and you're just in this prep stage where it's like, I had this idea or I was gonna do this, but because of whatever getting in the way, you just stayed in that stage, and you like, I feel like you're not really like a person that likes to be assertive when it comes to certain things. Some things you may be assertive, but some things it's like, why didn't you say nothing? Why didn't you say nothing? What? Okay, then we got this Magician here. Yeah, maybe you're someone that's very creative. Maybe it's someone that has a lot of skills. And you have good ideas when it comes to like creative endeavors or projects. Yeah, but child. Maybe you don't see your power when it comes to certain things. Maybe you don't see your power. You don't see you don't see yourself for who you truly are. Maybe it's someone that likes to juggle too many things at once. Like I said earlier, maybe not too good with your time management. You overcommit to certain things and not tend to certain things. Yeah, it's all about like balancing decisions. Maybe you're not someone that likes to balance decisions, which I was kind of getting anyway. You're like, like I feel like you're someone that likes to be on the fence with things, and child, sometimes you can't be on the fence, baby. You gotta hop on, hop off, baby. Okay, so yes. That's what I was getting, collective. Those were some of the things that may keep you in a karmic loop, okay? Those are some of the things that may keep you in this, like, yeah, I need to really set boundaries, or I'm going to end up with some other efforts that keep, pushing my buttons, breaking little boundaries I have for myself, and I don't be saying shit, just different things. Like some people are really put into your life to show you and mirror to you exactly what you need to see. Like, that's what the whole twin flame situation is about. You can be with somebody that you feel is just like you have so much in common. Y'all are just alike, right? And then this person do some grimy, dirty shit. But and you think, how can they do this to me? Because with twin flaming, babe, we marry each other with just like with this and that. But this person's also there to show you and marry you back yourself and what you need to see about yourself. Okay? Okay, so then we have this distant horizons and mature woman. They was both in reverse, though. I just turned them around to see what they were. But there was distant horizon, mature woman. I feel like without learning the karmic lesson, obviously, you would not be the mature woman, because, the mature woman is someone wise and, that listens to their intuition and that knowledge, that sacred knowing. With these both being in reverse, I feel like you not learning the karmic lessons and breaking karmic loops is what's going to put the horizons, the beauty, the gifts and shit in reverse as well. It's going to hinder you and keep you, like I said, in these loops where you're doing the same shit over and over and over forever. And it's like, yo, my track record with this shit is crazy. How? But you have to think about it. I'm the common denominator. I am. What do I have to fix about myself? Be real with yourself and shit. Like, what do I have to really check myself on so I'm not staying here? I'm not on this wheel. Okay? So, real shit. Okay? All right, collective, take your energy back. And I'm asking for mine, okay? Calling my energy back, collective. But yes, I'm going to catch you with my next one. On my next one, I hope this, kind of gave you some clarity on some of the things that you haven't really thought about. But it shines some light on, like, yeah, I do need to check myself when it comes to some of that, baby, okay? Sometimes you was right, queen. But, yeah. But you ain't wrong, queen. And you ain't wrong, king. Sometimes it's just a matter of not realizing that you're doing the same shit over and over. It's like sometimes you really don't realize until you take a step back and analyze shit from a different perspective, a different viewpoint. But yeah, I'm gonna catch you with my next one, and yeah, be good. Be good, baby, okay?